What if I told you that right now, while you're watching this video, your cat is judging you? No, seriously. We all think we're the ones in charge. We buy the food, we pay the rent, we scoop the litter. We think we're the owners. But what if I told you that your cat has a completely different perspective? In their mind, you aren't their owner. You are their subject. And just like any good ruler, they are constantly testing you to see if you are worthy of their affection, or if you are a threat that needs to be put in your place. I'm not talking about the obvious things like knocking a glass off the table. I'm talking about the subtle psychological warfare happening in your living room right now. Today, we are pulling back the curtain on the secret feline trials. Here are 7 signs that your cat is secretly testing you, and you probably didn't even notice. Sign 1, the slow blink, the loyalty test. Let's start with number 1. You're sitting on the sofa, scrolling through your phone, and you glance over at your cat. They're staring at you, not in a cute way, but in a way that makes you wonder if you forgot to feed them. You stare back, and then they do it. They slowly close their eyes and then open them again. Most people think this means the cat is tired. Wrong. This is the loyalty test. In the wild, predators stare at their prey without blinking. In the feline world, closing your eyes in front of someone is the ultimate sign of trust. It means, I trust you enough to make myself vulnerable. But here is the test. Do you blink back? If you just keep staring at them with those big human eyes, you are signaling aggression. You're telling your cat, I am a threat. If you fail to return the slow blink, your cat marks you down as untrustworthy. But if you slow blink back, congratulations, you just passed. You spoke their language. You are part of the pride. If you've been ignoring this for years, your cat has been wondering if you're a friend or a foe. Start blinking back tonight. Sign 2, the present, the value test. Number 2. This one is a classic, but we almost always misinterpret it. I'm talking about the gift. You wake up in the morning, you walk into the kitchen, and there it is, a dead mouse, or worse, half a dead mouse. Your immediate reaction is usually disgust, or screaming, or gagging. You think, EW, my cat is trying to feed me a dead animal because they think I'm a useless hunter. Stop right there. That's not the test. Yes, they are providing for you, but that's not the test. The test is the value test. Your cat is asking, do you appreciate my contribution to this household? If you scream and throw the mouse in the trash while yelling at your cat, you just told them that their hard work, their skill, and their generosity mean nothing to you. To a cat, this is insulting. The correct way to pass this test? Praise them first. I know it sounds crazy. You need to acknowledge the kill. Say, good job. Let them see you pick it up carefully, with a paper towel, obviously. Then dispose of it. But if you reject the gift with hostility, your cat assumes you don't need help hunting. They'll stop bringing you things, but they'll also stop viewing you as part of their family unit. They think you're rude. Sign 3, the door dilemma, the authority test. Number 3. This is the most frustrating behavior in the history of cat ownership. I call it the authority test, but you probably call it the door dilemma. You're in your bedroom. You close the door. Within 30 seconds, there's a paw under the door. The meowing starts. Sounds like a crying baby. You feel guilty. So you get up, you walk across the room, you open the door for them. What does the cat do? Nothing. They stand there. They look at the open door. They look at you. And then they turn around and walk away. You close the door. 2 minutes later, meow. Most people think the cat is indecisive. No, the cat is testing who controls the territory. By getting up to open the door every time they meow, you are proving that you are at their beck and call. You are showing them that they control the thresholds of the house. They are the king and you are the doorman. To pass this test, you must ignore it. Or better yet, leave the door slightly ajar so they can enter with their paw, but they don't get the satisfaction of making you move. If they meow to go out and you jump, they win. This is a power struggle, and right now, if you're a cat owner, you're probably losing it. Sign 4, the lap dance, the temperament test. Number 4, this one hurts. Literally, it's the temperament test. You're watching Netflix. Your cat jumps onto your lap. They're purring. They're kneading your leg with their claws, making biscuits. It's the perfect moment. You feel chosen. You reach down to pet them gently behind the ears. And suddenly, chomp star. They bite you. No hiss, no warning, just teeth. You think, what did I do wrong? This is a stress test. The cat is checking your emotional stability. In the wild, cats need to know if their companions are predictable. When they are in that blissful, vulnerable state, they bite to see how you react. If you react with a loud scream, push them off violently, or get angry, you fail. You prove that you are unpredictable and dangerous. That cat will remember that and will hesitate to cuddle with you again because they don't know when the scary reaction will happen. If you react calmly, a sharp, ow, but no sudden movements, and simply stop petting them, you pass. You prove you are a safe, stable creature. The next time this happens, don't take it personally. Recognize it for what it is, a test of your patience. Sign 5, the night Zoomies, the boundary test. Number 5 is 3 a.m. You are in a deep sleep, dreaming about vacation. Suddenly, it sounds like a herd of elephants is stampeding through your living room. The Zoomies, but it's not just random energy. This is the boundary test. Your cat knows you are asleep. They know you are vulnerable. They are testing to see if the rules change when you aren't looking. They knock over the glass of water on your nightstand. They jump on your stomach. They run across your face. They are asking, do the laws of this house apply at 3 a.m.? If you wake up and give them attention, even negative attention like yelling, they learn that 3 a.m. is interaction time. You fail the test. You have just reinforced that they control your sleep schedule. To pass this test, you must become the most boring person on earth at 3 a.m. Do not react. Do not feed them. Do not engage. If they knock something over, wait until morning to clean it. Once they learn that 3 a.m. yields 0 results, they will stop testing that boundary. But if you are currently waking up to feed your cat at 4 a.m. because they meow, they have already passed their test and you have failed yours. Sign 6, the ignore, the security test. Number 6, this is a tough one. You come home from work. You missed your cat all day. You walk in the door and you say their name. Mittens, I'm home. Mittens is sitting on the cat tree. Mittens looks at you, and then Mittens looks away. They start licking their paw. They act like you don't exist. This hurts your feelings. You think, why does my cat hate me? This isn't hate. This is the security test. Your cat is checking to see if you are going to be clingy or needy. In the feline hierarchy, neediness is weakness. If your cat sees that they can ignore you, and you react by chasing them, scooping them up, and forcing affection on them, you have just shown them that you are insecure. You fail the test. To pass the test, you must match their energy. Walk in, put your bags down, sit on the couch, and ignore them back. Wait for them to come to you. When they finally saunter over and rub against your leg, which they will, then you give them affection. This reestablishes that you are the confident one. You don't need their attention, you allow it. It's subtle, but it changes the entire dynamic of your relationship. Sign 7 and conclusion, the final judgment. And finally, number 7, the hardest test of all, the final judgment. You buy your cat a new bed. You spend $50 on a beautiful, plush, orthopedic cat bed. You put it in the sunniest spot in the house. You place it next to your desk so they can be near you. Where does your cat sleep? In the cardboard box it came in, or on the floor next to the bed, or on your clean black shirt. This isn't just them being stubborn. This is a test to see if you understand the concept of choice. Your cat is asking, do you respect my autonomy? If you pick them up and force them into the bed, you fail. You prove that your desires override their comfort. But if you let them sleep in the box and you simply place the box inside the bed, or you ignore the bed entirely and let them come to it on their own terms, 3 weeks later, you'll find them curled up in it. The test is about patience and respect. So what's the verdict? If you've been failing these tests, don't worry. Cats are patient judges. Starting today, slow blink at them. Don't scream at the dead mouse. Ignore the 3 a.m. screams and let them sleep in the box. Start treating your interactions like the subtle negotiations they are, and you'll see your relationship transform. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the feline psyche, hit that like button. It tells the algorithm you're a true cat servant. And subscribe if you want to learn how to reclaim your throne. Let me know in the comments. How many of these tests has your cat put you through this week? I'll see you in the next one.